Hey, all.
We got last minute Mother's Day gifts things going on here. My wife was out of town, and my daughter's coming over to grab some stuff. And Trent and I are about ready to get started filming. And if you know Trent very well, he's not that patient.
Not really.
You think he can wait 15 minutes for his sister to get here to grab some Mother's Day gifts?
Oh, dude, we got stuff to do.
No.
We got whiskey to drink.
He cannot. You even started without the bottles being on the bar top.
Man, it's
Bro,
Monday,
he's
guys.
all fired up.
You got to bear with us here.
He's all fired up. Let me start first by saying this is Sunday. This is Mother's Day, so I know this is coming out tomorrow. But for all you mothers out there, we greatly appreciate you. Lord knows we couldn't do it without you. And I hope you had a wonderful Mother's Day. We are going to be sampling 3 brand new whiskeys that are new to us. Very excited about it. We got quite of a eclectic lineup here. All of them are a bit different.
Bit of a smorgasbord.
A little bit of smorgasbord.
Variation, right?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Yeah.
And I hope you like it. I hope you enjoy it. As always, sometimes we get a little bit behind on brand new stuff that comes down here, and the best way for us to try to handle that and get caught up a little bit is to give you 3 at one time. So I hope you enjoy that. I really do. Let's start out over here, Trenton, on the very first one.
Well, actually, before that, I do have a quick question for you guys, because looking over at the table right over there, are 15 new bottles that we have yet to review, and we're trying to figure out how best to because we're not going to do a single review for every single one. I think those
not normally unless it's Jack Daniels, something
like that.
Everybody's looking forward to things like that.
So we have a bunch of different stuff over there, some of which is distillery only stuff. Like we have this new Sagamore Malted Rye, which was distillery only. We have a New Riff Duet, which was distillery only. We have Green River Honey. We have Old Forester 117 series, the new rye. We have a Dark Arts bottle. We have a ton of stuff from Mackenzie at Finger Lakes. We have Jackson Purchase. We have a Ryconic King's Family Distillery. Let us know what you want to see. If you guys are interested in seeing some distillery-only reviews, we typically shy away from those just a little bit because they're difficult to get. Yeah. With the exception of Green River, with the exception of Whiskey Acres, this was a distillery-only release, but you can currently purchase it on their website, Limit 2. This was $60?
Yeah.
$60.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
This is part of their Artisan series of Whiskey Acres. And let me just say this right off the bat.
Sorry.
Yeah, go ahead. Let me just say this. Some of the finest people I've ever been able to meet and communicate with are the folks at Whiskey Acres. I can't wait to get out there. I think we probably try to figure that out again somewhere later in the summer, early fall, to get back to Whiskey Acres. I love those folks out there. Always involved with our charity efforts, too. I can't thank you all enough. You guys out there are just wonderful, wonderful people. This is Oaxacan Green Corn. This is part of their Artisan series. It is 100% estate whiskey certified.
Okay.
Right on the label. Estate distilled, estate grown. So all the grains that are in this particular batch of whiskey were grown right there on their farms and distilled right there at Whiskey Acres. So let's see if there's anything else I can come up with here that should be noted on the label. I don't see anything right off the bat, but maybe it'll come to me later. 98.5 ABV. I'm sorry, 48.5 ABV, 97 proof.
And this was $70, not $60, by the way.
Thank you.
It's a Limit 2 on the website.
I was saying $60 sounded awful cheap for something like this.
I first thought that was pronounced Oaxacan. Oaxacan?
Well, I could see why you'd say that.
Yeah.
But it is Oaxacan.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll tell you what, Trent and I both absolutely adore their blue popcorn that they do.
Oh, guys, it's so good.
It's wonderful. This bottle right behind me I have this every once in a while when I'm really, really looking for a well done, grain forward type of a whiskey. That Bloody Butcher bourbon is fantastic, using Bloody Butcher corn. I love that one too. Gave me a signed bottle, which is fantastic. So yeah, let's see what we got here, bud.
I've had quite a few different blue corns. I've had quite a few different red corns. Mm-hmm. The only other Oaxacan corn that I've had was from Still Austin. It was a Order of Nancy.
Okay.
I still don't know what I'm supposed to be getting because I don't eat green corn on the daily.
I don't know who does.
I'm sure there's some places that have it a part of their standard diet.
Uh-huh.
Is it? I wonder if it's like a feed corn, or if you can actually eat it.
I don't know.
If you're a farmer, let us know. I would love.
Watch the show. And you know a little bit about Oaxacan green corn.
There's got to be somebody with
I'll guarantee
with like just industry level knowledge about different.
There's people.
Probably Matt, actually.
There's people in our comments all the time that have extreme knowledge on a lot of things. We appreciate that for sure.
The sweetness in here is lovely. It reminds me
glorious.
Of a fresh opened box of Juji fruits.
Yeah, I can understand that too. I get some honey notes in here. There's some fruit notes that you can relate to with your Juji fruits. I don't eat those. They're so hard.
They are difficult to eat.
Hard on the old man's teeth. I can't.
But my grandma Betty we used to share a box of those when I was like
really?
4 or 5.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I just sent her 36 boxes in Florida, and she called me and she was mad at me because she said I was going to rot her teeth out. I was just trying to be nice. But I eat them sparingly.
She's got her teeth.
Oh yeah.
Good. For
she does. Yeah. Her and Pap actually lost a tooth recently. She had to get a bridge. Man, he looked gnarly.
He looked like he was
Graham said he looked ugly.
He probably was pretty disappointed too.
He was. Oh, he was.
Yeah. How old? 93? 92?
90 this year.
90. My bad. Okay.
It's good so interesting that it does have this like slight vegetal, sweet vegetal note to it.
Chili. I kind of mind like a chili note, like a fresh green chili note.
I was thinking like a hatch green chili, but
something like that.
Not quite.
Type.
It doesn't have like a spice to it. It's just like the sweetness of it. I dig it.
God,
it's 97 proof, you said?
Yeah. 48.5.
Whoa. Man, that just did something to my body. Dude.
That is, you know what? I back when I was in my 20s.
So a couple years ago.
Couple years ago. I was kind of in that southwestern area, and I did a quick swing through New Mexico, a couple places in New Mexico. That first sip just kind of drew me right to New Mexico. It's just got that flavor palette, that kind of that Santa Fe type vibe to it.
What's a Santa Fe?
It's an area.
Oh,
but
in New Mexico? I've never been to New Mexico before. I've only been to Arizona.
I don't know. It just, in some reason in my mind, it just took me right there.
That's how I taste a lot of stuff. Is like it transports me back to a time. I could totally see, my wife and I were at Terminal Bar in Denver. We had a beautiful hatch green chili smash burger. And this is reminding me of that like really nice chili vegetal note in it, but it's sweet. It's not like
I'm getting light caramel. I'm getting a little bit of light fig in there too.
Fig is a great one.
Now, you know Bushi in her living room.
Mm-hmm.
That she has all that
Native American stuff.
stuff. So kind of wrap your mind around that when I'm talking about the New Mexico area and sipping this kind of thing. I don't know. It just does something to me. But also, I find this to be very oily, like a pretty bit creamy, very viscous. This is the very first sip of the day. I know it's under 100 proof. I get that. However, I mean, it is a light sipper. This is a magical summer sipper, to be quite honest with you.
There's a surprising amount of flavor in this for it being 97 proof. I've said this 100 times. I would have liked this to be a little bit higher proof, but honestly, I think the proof that this is at 97, it really carries the green corn. It really highlights it. If you're not into weird stuff, I wouldn't say this is super weird, but you definitely get that green corn.
It's outside the box. It's the Artisan series, and it states that for a purpose.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So, as Trenton mentioned, if you're not into things that aren't brown sugar, vanilla, oak, those kind of things, it may not be up your alley. But for those of you who have sipped whiskey, quite a bit of whiskey over the years, and you just enjoy something that's a little bit different but yet delicious every once in a while, something to think about right there. It's fantastic.
And a big thank you to our good friend Barry for helping us. We actually saw him at a barrel pick in Wisconsin a couple days ago, and he sent us home with this. Even though
Julie's bringing one up with her too.
Is she really?
Yeah.
Even though Barry is very wrong about ribeyes being better than fillets, we still like him. He's still a great guy.
Watch me do that.
I hope he sees this. This part of the video.
You know, he's kind of that guy. That, you know, they were beating each other up here the last couple of days.
We almost got in a fight.
And he's sorry, Barry. He's just that guy that thinks he's got to get the last word in.
And I will.
All right, Barrel. Heard a lot of good things. I don't know. We'll find out.
Sorry. We will put a link to this in the description. This isn't sponsored. We don't get kickbacks. Nothing.
We never do.
It's limit to support craft distilleries. Whiskey Acres does a great job.
Yeah.
$70. I don't know what the pickup situation is or ship, but we'll put a link to the product.
And Julie, if you watch this video, Julie, if you want to put any more further information and stuff that we may have not noted in this review of the Oaxacan, please feel free to put in the comments. And Kyle, if you see it, you can pin it for Julie. That'd be fine. All right, Barrel Bourbon Cigar Blend. I've heard some good things about this. Bourbon whiskey finished in Madeira, Armagnac rum, and Hungarian oak casks. Let me say Madeira, Armagnac, rum, and Hungarian oak casks. 111.2 proof.
111, okay.
Blend of Kentucky, Indiana, and Tennessee. 7.5 to 18 years. Finished in Madeira. Yeah. So, yeah.
So we're likely
Let's see
to
what we
get
got
some older Dickel in here, if I had to guess.
We'll see.
I didn't do any.
I still like that older. It's sitting right down there.
Which
that
one
you brought down here.
17?
Thought I was going to kill you over it. Yeah, and I still like it once in a while.
I haven't had it since we did the video.
Yeah.
I will give that a shot again.
Blue Moon, I will. I kind of enjoy it.
I've come to be able to appreciate a good cigar finish or a cigar blend or a cigar cast, whatever you want to call it. Short Barrel did a fantastic cigar blend.
Oh yeah.
Tanager, whatever you want to call it, from Still Austin. Beautiful. We got some of that information wrong. Nancy, thank you again if you're watching this one. She sent us a little email correcting us on
putting us in the right lane.
Yeah. With the information that was actually correct about how the process was for the tanager and all that good stuff. So this is the first one I've had in a while. I've heard good things about it.
Yeah, myself as well. Let's check it out.
Well, is that sulfur?
I don't know if I got that. I got some rich dark fruits in there. I know that for sure.
It definitely like a dark chocolate covered cherry type of a vibe.
Yes, please and thank you.
But I get like a nice light sulfury note, lit match. But that dark chocolate cherry is really kind of coming.
Oh, it is. I'm loving that. There's also some like molasses note in there. There's something that's maybe a little tobacco that's actually grounding everything.
Probably that Armagnac that's giving it that.
That could be.
Tobacco-y.
I love
tobacco-iness, yeah.
Oh, I love that. I love Armagnac in general.
I didn't drink like 112. What was it, 111?
Oh, that's really good.
11.2. That is so viscous.
Wow, that's very good. I'm going another one of those. That's one thing about cigar batches. Excuse me, a little bit of trickle down my throat. One thing about cigar batches, they get very complex if they're done correctly. This is very complex.
It is.
It gets a little gritty, which I love, and it got a lot of things going on there.
It's very layered. And when they say cigar batch, if you're not a big fan of cigars or you don't like to be around people that are smoking cigars, it is nothing like that smokiness or anything else like that. It's just it's pulling all that flavor from the Armagnac and the different finishes, Madeira and all that other stuff.
100%.
This is beautifully done.
It's wonderfully done. I mean, that's one of the better barrel releases I've had in a while. I can say that confidently. And in the same price range again, $85. They're usually around $80. So even with the multiple finishes and everything in there, they're still in the 80 range.
Man, that's really nice.
It is.
I don't know that I get much of that rum influence from this.
Which is a good thing.
Yeah, rum finishes are tough.
It's a good thing for me. I'm not a massive fan of rum finishes in general.
Yeah.
I can do better with it with rye whiskey than I can with bourbon, for the most part.
Yeah.
But that's wonderful, guys. Honestly, truthfully, that's one of the better releases from barrel in a while for me. I'd have to think about it, but that's That's wonderful.
I think this is my favorite release from barrel. And I mean, their barrel batch, like 34, 35, 36,
Yeah,
are just
there's some good ones.
they just consistently hit, especially for the price point.
Excellent.
But in terms of the finishes, I think like Dovetail and some others, the other ones that they've done like that, I think that's my favorite. This is my favorite one since Seagrass came out. Oh, maybe Vantage. I don't know.
Yeah, there's stuff you have to think about. Yeah. They got so many good things come out, but I will say, it's great.
It is fantastic.
It's a great release. All right, we kind of threw this one in because we had to have 3, couldn't have 2. What is it, Trent?
And it's probably going to be the best one up here. This is the James E. Pepper Rye barrel proof rye whiskey. This is batch B1226. 100% rye grain mash bill, aged a minimum of 6.3 to 8 years in fine oak barrels. I don't know what that means.
You notice also on the neck tag it says uncut, unfiltered.
It does say uncut, unfiltered.
Yeah, I read that earlier. I like that.
I was a big fan of when the decanter series initially came out. Thought it was like $60, $65.
Yeah, it's solid, man. Solid bourbon.
The rye will run you about $80 MSRP, so a little bit of a bump with that rye. Not super surprising.
Okay.
But I didn't even know this was coming out. So I'm pretty excited.
All right. Interesting.
The proof on this guy is, I already said it, 57.8.
Yeah,
so
I kind of lined them up.
115.6.
It's proof, so that's the highest proof of what we got on the bar top.
Did you just see how quickly I did that math? That's impressive.
That is. For you. I'm surprised
200
IQ.
Calculator 200 IQ, guys. I don't know what to tell you.
Oh. Well, that's okay.
Mama.
I knew it was coming. With Trenton and Kent, all I got to do is take one whiff, one smell, and if it's good right off the bat, I already know it's coming. I already know it's coming.
Is he still at Grammys?
From those two. No, he went.
Shame.
He went home. He was pretty tired. He had to work Saturday and Sunday.
Oh, that's right.
So he was up 3, 4 o'clock in the morning for 7 days in a row.
I will say, for it being a 100% rye mash bill, it's not as punchy as I've gotten from some other rye whiskeys. I think it's actually quite soft.
This is really nice on the nose. I will be honest with you. It is. There's slight maple in there. There's a bit of wintergreen note in there that I really like. There's a slight cherry note in there that I
was
really
getting
like.
The cherry.
I mean, honestly,
that's delightful.
It's not over ethanol.
Not at all. No.
Doesn't seem sharp on the aromas. Everything I just said, that's what it tastes like.
Dude, that's actually so good.
Really good.
That's so good.
Huh. Well, Pepper Bourbon, man. Everybody, what was it, 2 years ago that came out or something like that? I don't know. But it was a big hit, and rightfully so for the price point. Now they're following suit with this rye, and it's just as good. Honestly, it is.
I'd say it's better.
Price point is, it's $80. That's part of a decision making for the consumer. But if you're really into rye whiskeys, that's solid.
Dude, this is like
solid.
If you mixed rye whiskey with some Luxardo cherry juice, it's got that cherry flavor, it's got that viscosity to it. It's really nice. That rye spice is not even remotely close to being overwhelming, in my opinion. Despite it being 100%, I'm actually surprised that it's this soft, since there's no malted barley to like cushion the blow from a standard rye spice.
Mm-hmm. And I love the viscosity there. It's a little bit oily. I believe that has a lot to do with being uncut, unfiltered.
Yeah.
Giving you a raw experience there. Overall, man, that is excellent rye whiskey. Kind of didn't want it to be, just to give Trent a hard time. No, I'm kidding.
I did not think it was going to be this good.
I'll be honest with you, Trent, usually at the end of these videos, we rank 1 to 3. I'm not going to, because I think they're all very good.
Well, it's like comparing apples to jet planes or something.
Just, like they're something outside the box, very different. Gritty, earthy, a little bit earthy, but very dark chocolate cherry, like Trent was talking about. A little gritty on this, and then that beautiful rye here over. It's just 3 different animals, but all of them very good. This is a very good taste. I wasn't expecting that. I heard some things about this, some rumblings through Discord and other YouTube channels and so forth, as far as the barrel cigar batch is concerned, so I kind of knew a little bit what to expect.
Yeah.
But these other ones, no idea.
I'm not aware of any James Pepper rye whiskeys that I've had. I'm sure I've sampled some or had some bottles over the last couple years. But I mean, in terms of, I'm trying to think, because this might be one of the better ryes that's come out this year so far.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I really think if you guys are big rye fans, don't let the mash bill scare you on this one, because it's so soft and nice. All these are fantastic. I'm not going to rank them either.
If y'all got this and want an old fashioned out of this thing, a little agave syrup with some hellfire or some kind of a spicy bitter, some tincture of some form,
You got to do that.
well, I'm gonna.
Right after this video, huh?
All right, guys, that's all I got for you today. I hope you enjoyed it. I had a blast. This was way more than what I expected. So this has been fun.
Buy all these.
Yeah. I mean, I think they're all priced fairly.
Yeah.
And you're going to get good quality for what you pay for.
I agree.
All right. As always, we ask you to please drink responsibly. We'll see you next time right down here with Trent and me in the good old basement bourbon bar. See you later.